sisterhood, yeah. Sis, we gotta work together. Sis, we gotta stop thinking everybody jealous of us. That's not cute and it's not cool. Sis, when you think people are jealous of you instead of having conversations to see what's going on with them in their lives, why they view you the way they do, why they treat you the way they do, then you get a chance to get understanding. And in all you're getting, get understanding. I have this thing, and I believe it's probably why I haven't reached the heights that I seen myself reaching. And that's esteeming others higher than I do myself. So I don't have any problem getting a person to their destination and foregoing mine. Like, you know what? Let me go ahead on and get you to yours. Mine is going to come. I have no doubt about that. I can't create peaceful interactions with people. I can't bridge gaps of division. I can't take down contentious interactions when I believe that others are jealous of me. For what? What would a person be jealous of me for? What? Why? Why would you be jealous? I have lived in this world a long time. I've been through a few things that were not my doing, trying to make the right choices and trying to do the right things, and things just going to the left. So I've had a lot of hurtful situations in my life. I've had a lot of disappointments. I've had people come in my life that didn't mean me the best. Because of this, I have a passion and I have compassion for women who may have gone through some things or may be headed down a path that I once was down. So I seek to go and speak life to their situation, encourage them, even if they're in something that is not good for them. Just loving them while they're in that place, knowing that it's really love that allows us to come out of bad places. So I get a chance to meet a lot of different women. I'm the type of person, I don't do drama. It was a question yesterday about, do we run from conflict? Do we avoid conflict? What do we do with conflict? When I have conflict, I want to face that thing head on. What's going on? Let's figure this out. Let's break it down. I'm hands up. I'm run to conflict. I'm not afraid of it. There is no fear in conflict. Because I truly believe that conflict and contention comes because people are connected for a purpose and they're supposed to walk together. But here comes contention and division to keep them from pursuing the purpose that they're supposed to be pursuing together. So I want to bridge that gap. So I try to talk. And even if we have a misunderstanding, it's okay to have a misunderstanding. But we don't have to walk away from each other. We can give ourselves some breathing time, keep it moving. The problem comes in these contentious interactions and behavior when someone starts attacking another person's character. Someone starts saying negative and mean things about the person that they are having a misunderstanding with. I'm guilty of that. I'm not gonna lie. But one thing I can say I do is I'm gonna apologize. You know what? I was in my feelings that day. I said some hurtful things. I'm sorry. I'm imperfect. Forgive me 70 times, 7 times, because that's what love says. We are a loving people. We love like Christ does. And forbearance means that you can offend me and I'm still going to forgive you. I'm still going to move past that thing. I'm going to keep on walking with you until it gets to the point where you start attacking my character and tearing me down as an individual, and then start trying to turn other people against me and making them view me in the way that you are feeling at that moment. So now you've exacerbated a situation. You've brought it way out of control when it really could have just been cleared up between two people. So now I'm like, why do so many people believe other people are jealous of them? If you sow seeds of love, then you're going to reap a harvest of love. Like, if you love your people, I have a good plethora of female friends that I I have loved for years, decades. And we show love to each other. And these are beautiful women. I'm brown skinned and I got mistreated for being brown skinned when I was younger. Talked about, wasn't always considered the cutest, so it was what it was. But I had best friends that was light skinned, hair like this, curly, wavy hair, green eyes. And those was my best friends. I loved them. I mean, had mama and daddy in their house. Didn't have to worry about nothing. I didn't have that, but those were my friends and I loved them. It wasn't a competition thing. Like, when we start creating competitions between the people that we are around, like, oh, you do this, well, I'm gonna do it too, and I'm gonna do it better than you, and this my purpose is no, like, just like in poetry or in art, like, everybody's art, everybody's poetry, everybody's song is valid because the person that you're supposed to connect to and the person that's supposed to relate and feel what you're doing and what you're talking about and what you're singing, they are going to connect with that. We all have different people we're supposed to connect with. This is a world. Billions of people are in this world. There are so many different people that you can connect with that I can't connect with. So I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. I was raised very like secluded and sheltered. I didn't learn a lot about the world until I started dating men that were not Jehovah's Witnesses, and they might have been hustlers. And then I got a chance to see the world on a whole nother level. Well, maybe that means that I'm supposed to go and connect with a woman who did not grow up seeing the world in a certain way, and so they have made poor choices because all their choices was taken away from them, so they never really learned how to make choices, and that's my problem. I'm not going to compete with a woman who had choices, but she made poor choices on purpose, choices that go against the moral fiber and integrity of most people that you meet on a day-to-day basis. Women that pursue marry men, or women that out running the streets and get money for in exchange for what they can do with their body, or and that's not a judgment. That's what we do sometimes we do those things. I have a history of things that I've done that I'm not proud of, and those were choices that I made, but that stems from me not knowing, right? Me not knowing certain things about the world because I was never exposed to the world. So those were the choices I had to make as a result of that foundation. But if you were exposed to the world and you made your choices, then that means you get a chance to go and talk to other women, young women that were exposed to different things, and they knew better. They knew right from wrong. They knew doing this type of profession wasn't a good fit for a woman of virtue or a morally sound woman, and they did that anyway. I've been caught up in some things, doing some stuff the past month that I'm like, why are you doing this, Radiance? You know better. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it no more, girl. And I keep on doing it. So maybe I get a chance to talk to women that even after you know better, you still doing it. Why you still doing that, though? Why you doing it? It's not a comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. We don't do well to compare what we have going on with what another person has going on. That's when jealousy comes in, and that's when you think jealousy is coming in because you think, oh, this person doesn't want to deal with me because I have this and that going on, and you're competing. You have this competition mindset. Listen, everybody ain't jealous of you. I have heard people say that there were women at my job that wanted the attention that I was getting from the guys at the job, but I didn't think that they were jealous of me. I thought that maybe they didn't have attention growing up, and maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe that's what they felt they needed to validate them. But there's nothing special about me that would make it. Everybody has something special about them. Everybody has purpose. Everybody has destiny. You went through a lot to make it in this world. The chemical part of it all, the biological part of it all, You made it through a lot of other swimmers that didn't make it, so you special. When I sow seeds of love, when I sow seeds of peace, and that's what I'm gonna reap. My life ain't all together right now. I wish I had this and I wish I had that, but I'm learning to be content in all things. I'm learning to be content in whatever state I'm in, whether I'm well or sick, whether I'm mourning or I'm joyful, whether I have more than enough or whether I'm just struggling to get by, just barely being able to pay my bills. I'm gonna be content and find peace in all things. Life is much better when you are working at a common goal with people. So thinking people that you don't even know what's going on, you haven't even sat down to get an understanding and clarity about what's going on in their lives or why they treat you the way they treat you, is really toxic. And like I said, I pursue peace. I cut off every toxic interaction I have. I have plenty of people that are in my inner circle that I can reach out to from time to time, and they pursue peace as well. We don't want to get caught up in toxic mentality, because that toxic mentality is how we view the world and how it shapes us. I'm very insistent on speaking up for myself, being an advocate for myself. I can't see how one day I'll be able to be an advocate for others when I don't even know how to speak up for myself. So when people don't treat me in a manner I deem fitting, I will speak up for myself. And so I will definitely, come on, let's talk about it. Let's bring this conflict on the table. Let's go ahead and talk about it. But then sometimes people think like, oh, you don't like me as a person. No, baby, it ain't about you as a person. It's about your behavior. I listen to you talk condescendingly to people. I might listen to you talk bad about the people that you loving on a couple seconds ago and hugging on, and then you talking bad about them, or you just bad mouthing somebody and talking about they personal bedroom life. Baby, nah, you ain't gonna be in my inner circle. We can't ride, we can't roll together. Or you might be judgmental. Same judgment you give others is what you gonna give when you get up there and you talk to him. He gonna be like, why was you judging them? I ain't telling you nothing about judge. I'm the judge. You supposed to love them. Just love. Like, it's that hard. See, when you love, you won't have time for thinking people are jealous of you. You just like, okay, well, I don't like it. That don't mean that I'm hating. I said that. Maybe they just don't like something about me. Maybe it's something about my personality. God, can you show me my heart? I never forget, I asked God a few years ago, show me my heart. And as I would read scriptures that totally connected to my spirit. What? I'm not humble? What? I have an ego? What? I got this going on and that going on. Oh, well, Lord, humble me. Shake me, break me, make me humble. Creating me a clean heart, renew the right spirit in me. I have to speak this word and ask God to help me make me my best self, so that other people will be attracted to me and they will want to be around me and they will want to deal with me, and not think that whatever they feeling against me or whatever is causing them not to want to be around me has anything to do with them wanting something that I have. Because really, everything I have, you can get it yourself. Whatever gift I have, you can find your own personal gift so that you can create your own purposes. Stop thinking everybody's jealous of you. People not always jealous. Sometimes people just have been through a lot. They have been exposed to a lot. And they see things about you that you might not be willing to recognize or acknowledge or admit about yourself. Maybe you got a lot of chaos in your life and they just don't want to be around that type of stuff. Maybe you have a negative outlook on life when ain't nobody looking and can't nobody see and monitor your conversation. Maybe they've done their research on you and they know something about you that you might not even be willing to admit about yourself. So, y'all show love to each other. We gotta show love to each other. Sometimes I have a hard time with that, because when people treat me bad, I just want to be like, walk past them, look the other way, and not speak. You ain't got time to worry about what anybody else feels or what anybody else is saying. When you're working on you, you ain't got time to worry about how anybody else views you. When you're working on you, better, sis. Don't be bitter. Find love, pursue peace. So you can find that inner joy. And you can find that peace that exceeds understanding. And it don't matter what anybody think about you. You don't even want to comment on it. You just want to, oh, that's what's going on. Let me keep it moving. Let me still show love. Keep on moving. Find that purpose. Pursue it. I love y'all.